It may not be the easiest thing, listening to one person in a city full of inhabitants. But then again, we all want to be heard, don't we? All I'm asking of you is 5 minutes of your time. That is, of course, if you have the time to listen. That's the thing about society today. We have become so consumed with our own problems that we don't stop to see that there's a bigger problem going on in the nation. And what's worse, that problem is right in our own backyard. If you don't call putting up a border wall to keep terrorists out of our nation a major case of racial segregation, then I don't know what to name it. Many people think that we are protecting ourselves from any national threats, when, if enough thought is placed into it, we have become a threat to ourselves. By placing this wall up, not only have we taught each other to fear those that are different from the norm that we know, but we are also keeping the minds of younger generations from expanding and wanting to know of the different cultures and ethnicities around us. America is supposed to be a land of equal opportunity. If this is so, then we as Americans have become hypocrites. A majority of the time, we give jobs to people because of who they know or who they are, and not whether or not they are capable of maintaining that job, and we leave the rest to fend for themselves. Men, women, and children run away from their homes to start a new life here. They get jobs that no other man or woman will take due to the fact that it pays far below the minimum wage standards. If a border wall is put up between Mexico and the United States, then why not put a border between ourselves and Canada? It's the same concept of keeping out any possible threats, but with another nation. There's not much difference except that one nation resides in the north and the other in the south. And of course, the ethnic backgrounds and the color of their skin. This is oddly reminiscent of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s "I Have a Dream" speech. The differences between then and now, however, are many more than can be explained in this simple speech. You see, I too have dreams for this nation. I have a dream that one day this nation will become conscious of the mistakes we've made and try to mend them before things get any worse. I have a dream that one day the citizens of this nation will realize that by putting up a barrier between ourselves and those that live in the neighboring southern country, we are putting up a barrier between ourselves and any possibility of ever knowing what lies beyond what we know of Mexico. I have a dream that one day people will not assume the worst case scenario when they hear about someone else's ethnicity or religion. I have a dream that people will be more open-minded to the diversity in our nation. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day we as a nation will rise from the level we stooped to and give those that crossed over here a chance to prove themselves. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day America will stop being so proud and come to realize that we have created so many double standards that are often written off as being a part of our protection system against terroristic threats, when in reality, they're just another excuse to put another brick in the wall. As the final line of Mother from Pink Floyd states so clearly, did it need to be so high? If the border wall goes up, we might not be able to decide how high it is, but we can decide how high our mental border wall is.